Hi, are you struggling with a problem that your client doesn't approve to your design? Well, I am Priyanka Gupta, a UI UX designer, and I'm here to share you with some cool tips which I've learned during years of my experience. So, the number one cool tip is know your client. That's very important, and this is something which we really miss. We don't understand what our client wants. We simply jump into the designing part, and that's the reason our client disapproves our design. We need to understand his thinking process. We need to understand why he wants to revamp the design, or why he wants to create something new. What is the problem he's trying to achieve? We should make, list down some questions here for him, and then ask him some questions. When we do this exercise with the client, when we talk around about it, when we know the questions and answers, the user himself is able to think about it, and then he himself gets the more clarity on it. Okay, that's why he's want something. We should ask him, okay, tell us what are the websites or what are the products you admire. We should follow some of it. We should look what is that he's liking, so that we would know the thought process, and then we should definitely research what it is working and what is not working. So if we know the purpose of the client, like if he's designing because of new SEO increment, or for some UX things which is missing, or some UI visuals which he needs to enhance, all these things needs to be known before jumping to the designing. Once we know it, it's become easier for both client and for us to create something awesome. Okay, so number one tip is know your client, don't miss on it. And number two tip is work on your observation skills. That's very important as a designer. We cannot simply say, yeah, I'm a cool designer, I have years of experience, I can create something awesome. No, that doesn't happen, because in design world it evolves daily. Daily we'll see something awesome is coming up. We just need to observe around how is it working and why is it working. We need to read a lot of case studies. That's something which we don't do. We don't read around about the case studies. We don't read why some products are failing. We need to know, because if we know what other people are doing the mistake, we should learn from their mistakes. Like, why to make them do a mistake on your own when others are already doing it? Learn from it. So when we learn from other mistake, when we do a lot of case studies, it's become easier for us. We should in fact look around more into the visual things also. Like, we should follow Dribble or Behance. When we keep doing them on a daily basis, some of the visuals get fit into our mind, and that's we know, okay, what are the cool things which are working logically and beautifully also. So second number one cool tip is observe, work on your observation skills. And number third tip is don't jump on your visuals. Like, after you get your project, don't jump on your visuals. Work what is important, and that is wireframing. Give them low fidelity product, because first important thing is we know what is the call to action on that particular page we want to achieve. If that's what we want that user to click on, and where it should be clicked on, if we get those results, and if we begin prototyping and testing it, we need to observe when we're testing the user that what is the problem they're facing. Are they facing any problem to find the button? Are they able to do it? Are they not able to do it? Once we observe the skills, what how the user is able to perform it, then our wireframe is final. The important way, it's a very 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 important part is to work on the wireframing. Once that wireframing is done, then it's cool for us to work on the visuals, because as a designer there are a lot of things we can really work around on designing part. And the visual part, it can be done very easily, trust me, because we know that what is a problem we are going to solve now, and that's something our client is looking for. So if we're able to achieve that, trust me, our client would be the very happy from us. So if you think these are some cool tips which you can apply and can be helpful for you, then let's connect one to one with each other and talk about more about design, and let's create something awesome together. Thank you.